Hey YouTube. Alright, I'm actually on my way to a meeting. It's my first meeting with PepsiCo and some of the owners of my work. They're going to be there. So I'm basically going to be entertaining 9 people tonight and discussing drink options for bartending. And so I'm a little nervous, but I think I'll be okay. I've made 2 drinks of my own, and then I also have their drinks made that they wanted to try. So I basically just have to present it to them, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. I really don't know what to expect after I've given them the drinks. I don't really know how it's going to proceed. In terms of numbers and like how much the drinks cost and stuff, I don't have those numbers. I would never was given them. And it also doesn't really need to be addressed yet until I know that they like the drinks. Because it doesn't really matter if I make a bunch of drinks, find out the prices for them, and then they don't like them, then the price doesn't really matter if they don't want to implement them into the stores. So really I feel like I should make the drinks first, see how they like them, narrow down which ones they would like to sell, and then find the cost for them. Or if there's like a tie between 2 that they really like, the cost can be the deciding factor on which one actually goes through. So that's kind of my plan. It's going to be from 4 until 6. And if they want to stay and talk to me after 6, that's fine. I know the Pepsi guy has to go at 6. So that's kind of his cutoff time. So that's kind of when I'm expecting to be let go as well. And then I actually work all day tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So I'll basically be at Wahoo's at work all day for the next 3 days. So basically 30 hours over the next 3 days. So I will have a lot of time to test these new drinks and sample them to customers and stuff as well. So anyway, I'm kind of just rambling now. I don't know why I turned the camera on. I just wanted to make a quick video, I guess, and kind of vent about what's going through my head instead of letting it just build up or talking to myself. At least I can talk to YouTube. So that's kind of my plan. I'm on my way there now. I should be there in about 15 minutes, and I'll have a little bit of time to kind of get set up and prepared. Yeah, I've never really had a job where it's kind of weird to say, but I've never had a job where I was put in charge to such a high level to where my opinion can actually dictate what is sold, right? Like that's a pretty big decision, I feel. Like this company has a lot of locations, and I would basically be responsible for at least for the taste of the drink. Not necessarily so much how it sells, but if it tastes good, it's going to sell higher. It's going to sell more. So I'm kind of like the foundation. If people will try it, but then they'll only buy it again if it's something that they really enjoyed. So yeah, I do take responsibility for that. I really hope everything goes well, and yeah, it's just kind of stressful for it being my first one. So we'll see how I handle it, and I hope everything goes all right. I'm pretty planned. I have the ingredients list for all of the drinks that they asked for, as well as my drinks. So I mean, that's all I can really imagine that they ask. We're dealing with mules, like Moscow mules and Mexican mules and Irish mules and things like that. So it's something that requires ginger beer usually, and whatever type of liquor you'd like, and then lime juice. Those are basically the 3 ingredients for a mule. So I've added some other types of mules as well. Whoops. I think that's going to be like a recurring thing that happens at least once a video. Every time I like make a hard stop and then a turn, the camera kind of flips over, because it's not my phone is just kind of sitting on my dash, so it doesn't really sit very well. When I make turns, it moves around. So anyway, where was I going with this? Yeah, mules. That's where it was. So a lot of it is mules and having to do with ginger beer. So We already have a Moscow mule and we call it a Baja mule, but it's basically just a Mexican mule with tequila, and they're all right. Like they sell pretty well, but the main thing that I don't necessarily agree with, but I have no real say over at all, is they want to stop using the copper cups and only use the rocks glasses. And I think that copper cups are a pretty big sell. They're a pretty big sell. Like people will order the mule just to drink it out of a fancy cup, you know? And a lot of people are convinced that the cup definitely changes the flavor. So I hope that it will still stay popular, just being in a rocks glass. It looks different, but it would still taste fine. So that's what I'm hoping people will still try it and give it a shot, even if it's not in a copper cup. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I had. I just wanted to, like I said, make a quick video about what's going on and where I'm headed, what I'm doing tonight. And I will let you guys know how it goes probably tomorrow morning on my walk, because I do plan to get up tomorrow and go for my walk. I went on the treadmill today, and that was a good supplement to my walk, but you know, it's a supplement. It's not the real thing. I like the fresh air in the morning. I like being able to talk to you guys and really vent about like what I need to do that day. When I'm on the treadmill, I can't just sit there and talk to myself. I'm gonna look weird. So not that I don't already look weird holding the camera up like this while the cars go by, but at least I don't get the looks, you know? I don't know. I guess it's just a different, like, I don't care when I'm walking and people walk by me or whatever, it doesn't matter. But when I'm on the treadmill, I'm just like basically in a stationary position. Like I'm in one spot the whole time. So people walking by back and forth and I'm just talking on the treadmill. Looks a little bit more weird. I guess I'm not as comfortable with it yet. Maybe I'll get comfortable with it one day. But I think I've said goodbye now for like 3 times, so I'm gonna actually end it. But thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.